Maybe you hold money tighter than God. Maybe you hold the job tighter than God. Maybe you hold that spouse tighter than God. Release it. Release the grasp that you have on this person. You feel stuck. You feel like you cannot receive what God's giving you because you won't let go of what's been. You feel like you can't let go of that relationship you just had, the one you broke out of. You can't let go of that pornography. You can't let go of that alcohol. You can't let go of that smoking. You can't let go of that version of yourself that God never called you to be. And I think a lot of times we convince ourselves that we can hold on to the past while trying to grab what God is giving us in the future. And it's not the case. I've struggled with this a lot. I've struggled with trying to hold on to pornography, trying to hold on to a relationship that was in the past. But I couldn't receive what God wanted to give me because I wasn't letting these things go. God wants you to let go, not because he wants to hurt you, not because he wants to take away from you, but he wants to give you the freedom you want. He wants to heal you because what you're holding on to is actually hurting you. Let me give you an example. All right. My little sister back at home, she was showing me this example on letting go of the past. She had me hold these two things, whatever it is, to hold my watch and my pencil, right? And she wanted to give me something, but in order for me to take it, I had to put this down and grab something else. So how can you receive what God wants to give you while trying to juggle all these different things in your hands? He's calling you to let go of the past so you have the capacity to take on the new things in your life. And sometimes we're not even aware of the things we're holding on to. Sometimes we feel like, oh, I've let go of everything. I've let it go. But when something triggers that emotional state, you're back to flight. And you feel like, wait, hold on. I haven't really let go of this person. I'm still thinking about this person every time I see this certain thing or every single time this certain thing is mentioned. And a lot of times we're not willing to address the things that we want to let go of. The pornography, right? We keep justifying it. Oh, this is just who I am. You know, it's okay to watch it once a month. It's okay to watch it once every few weeks, right? Maybe once a week. You know, I need that release. I need to feel that release. But when you keep justifying these things, when you keep justifying these sins, the things that you know you should let go of, you're going to be stuck and you won't be able to break free because God won't be able to help you unless you want to help yourself. Sometimes the things we hold on to aren't inherently bad. They're not inherently sinful, but they're still holding us back. The shame we have towards something, the guilt of our past, the fear of being alone, a friend that can't be with us in a new season of our lives that we've known our whole lives, but we know that we have to let this person go because it's time, but we don't want to let it go. It's these things that aren't bad that actually hold us back the most, because we think, oh, this is good. This person's been good to me my whole life. How could I let this person go? But God sees their heart. God sees that they're not really there with the best interest at heart for you. So you can't heal until you let go of what's been breaking you. Let me give you an example. All right. Abraham and Isaac. When Abraham was called to sacrifice his son, he did it immediately. And that was his only son. Think about it for a second. Abraham couldn't have any children, but Isaac was a miracle child. But God called Abraham to sacrifice his son. Now, he didn't obviously kill him, but he was going to. He had the intention to, because that's what God wanted. That's what God requires. Are you going to give up what God has given you that you most value? Are you willing to give up maybe that job that you've worked so hard for? Maybe that business that you thought was from God, but maybe you just wanted it out of your own desires, and maybe God has something better for you, but you're scared to let go of it because you don't want to let go of what's familiar. Are you willing to let go of that abusive relationship that you think you can change this person? You think you can make this person better? You think you could help them become better? Because that's all you've ever known. That's the only love they've ever shown you, right? But what if God has someone so much better for you? What if God has something so much better for you? What if God has a better job for you? What if he has a better business for you? Think about it. Really think about that. Because a lot of times I've struggled to hold on to things because I was afraid that if I let go of this thing, nothing better would ever come along. And I think a lot of us grapple with that fear, maybe even subconsciously. But you need to ask yourself, what are you holding tighter than you're holding God? Because when you answer that question honestly, maybe you hold money tighter than God. Maybe you hold the job tighter than God. Maybe you hold that spouse tighter than God. Release it. Release the grasp that you have on this person. I'm not saying you should break up with your wife if they're good to you, all right? Use discernment. But if God's calling you to do something, He has something better in store for you. I was holding on to comfort. My old house. I'm in a completely different space. I'm 5 states away from my house. I'm only 19 years old. But God called me to move out. And I'm going to do just that. Because I had to let go of that comfort, the familiarity, right? I sacrificed a lot as well. I'm not telling you guys to just do something I'm not doing. No. But I'm telling you guys this because you're not alone. Right? You're not alone in letting go of the comfortable things. You're not alone in letting go of what's easy and what's convenient, right? But with that said, God is not trying to punish you. He's trying to prepare you, and you need to understand this in order to realize what you need to let go of. So if this video helped your life, I want you to do just something for me, all right? I want you to subscribe, I want you to like, and I want you to share this with 3 friends. 3 friends. Because people need this message. And I know you may need it. I'm not sure if you do. I hope you do. But someone else needs this message. And their life could be changed by you sharing this video with someone else. Now, if you want me to personally help you on a one-to-one level to help you quit pornography, because that's something I struggle with a lot, and I know that someone else will be helped by my experience on overcoming this addiction. Now, if you want to support this mission of greatness, Peace Over Problems. Peace Over Problems is a company I built to basically symbolize a light in the darkness. Jesus Christ is peace, and this world is sinful, which is the problems part. And when you choose Jesus Christ, you choose peace over problems, you become the light in this world. So every single time you wear the merchandise, you become the light in this world and the hope in this world. All right, so cop the merch down below if you're interested. And with that said, if you want to reach out to me personally on Instagram, send me a DM, chop it up with me. I'm not Hollywood, I'll respond back. It just don't waste my time, all right? Use the second link in the description. And for the one-to-one coaching, use the first link in the description. But with that said, remember this, in a world full of problems, choose peace.